Hello and welcome. This is the playoffs for PAL. Got AMF versus Legion. This is semifinals. So these are two top teams, very dominant, and they're going to be facing off. Our first map today is Quarantine. Go ahead and put that in. Legion bans Bizarre. AMF has chosen to ban nothing. So I mean that might. AMF has been rather dominant this season, and that might kind of give some idea as to how they're feeling coming into this particular match. With no bans, I think they're pretty confident on every map that could be thrown at them. So this is going to definitely be a very interesting matchup.
Can guarantee you get.
There we go, folks. AMF is going to opt to spawn 2 people B. There's those 2 now. Looks like Legion's going to take a pretty heavy A push with 1 trying to cross the road. As always, I think we're going to see a very common and classical playstyle here from AMF on this objective. It's worked really well for them so far. I would be surprised if they change it up, so we should see Raleigh on that objective. Jabo on AC, that's pretty normal. There we go. Jabo's getting that quick intel, and that's pretty important. And kind of already know there's some action out here. Ghost playing that white car, and man, is Ghost going to be a problem with these guys. You're going to have to find a way to deal with them. Doggy able to down him, and that's huge. That's a huge down. Jabo's going to team kill so he gets that instant revive, and that is a superior strategy there. Getting that effectively instant respawn is going to be really critical for holding this side. Look at that, Jabo's got it on lockdown on that AC. Go ahead and move around. Zakul just playing it a little slow. Looks like they want to deal with Jabo right away. Here we are. Interested Mithril is... Mithril's just re-rotating in. Maybe he died. I might have missed that action there. Ghost getting a huge kill. Huge kill. Here goes another. He finds a kill. He's looking for it. Barry's able to move through. And Ghost is... There you go, you guys. You hear the call out. Looks like Jabo might be protecting Ghost's left side from that crack. Go Midget coming up again. You likely might try to deal with Jabo. There's Jabo's head. He gets him. That's a big kill. That could leave Ghost in a sticky situation here. Now Ghost is worried about that half wall. I shouldn't say half wall, the hole in the wall. And we've got 3 people coming in pretty quick. The other side of the map looks like we got 1 in hole. Ghost took a few bullets. Jabo probably spawning in soon. It's a big grenade, and there's that
-1 corner B. -1 corner B.
big push. They've got both Ghost and Jabo down, but it's very common. You see this from Holland. Also that third just to help. Unable to catch him on the cross, we're going to see this entire AMF group rush to rotate to try to make a wall here. They really want to hold out this entire offense from even touching the objective. You can see that both Mithril and Holland's focus is now shifted to the OBJ. It looks like they got Raleigh down, and this is a big deal when you're dealing with AMF. Raleigh is can be incredibly difficult to deal with. That is a huge kill. Mithril quickly moving in, and this is some really good team coordination here. Let's take a look over here, see if we can get a better view of the outside. It's like Ghost is going to come right behind, and Ghost could clean this up. Ghost goes down by Doggy. They're still alive. Jabo's real close. Jabo finds the kill. If Jabo can find Barry, this will shut this down right away. Jabo's coming up. It's like a flash. And this is it. If he can get Barry, this is it. And there's the kill. And this push has been completely stopped. They're going to be able to not only stop it, but Jabo's going to be able to reset rather quickly into his position. I think this is going to kind of give the AMF a little bit of a breather to reset. Raleigh's back in his position. And Legion's going to have to go right back to effectively what they had right at the beginning. Looks like they're going to run 2B. Now Holland's looking for it, you can see. Now they know that there's at least one. Midget's going to come up closer.
Stay safe up there. You guys just watch that hole. I'll take care of the truck.
You can see like this is very effective. These guys are going to play off each other. Mithril's going to hold this side, and Holland's going to hold his back to prevent the team from pushing in. But let's check up on the rest of them. Let's see if I can get... There we go. Oh no, we are stuck in a wall. Alright, quickly moving on. So now again, Doggy's got to deal with Ghost. Ghost is pretty dangerous here. Ghost using that hill, and that's a huge kill. That is a really good headshot, and that's going to be a quick move up. And you've roughly got about 20 seconds before Ghost is going to be coming back in. You've got to be quick. You've got to find Jabo here within reasonable time. Jabo's creeping up now. Jabo just waiting. A little bit of pressure from that B side. Ghost is back now, finding Barry. Jabo's down by Zakul.
Hey, scaffolding, I'm down. Shoot me if you can.
And again, there you go. They want to try to get that team kill off to try to get a quick respawn in. And I think Ghost has realized he can't.
Or no?
Jabo's probably gonna have to do a respawn here. That's gonna be a full respawn. Let's check back in over here. You can see Midget. Midget is sneaking up that side, and I have to say, like, this is often a very open area. Holland's looking at it. You can see Midget may want to consider not shooting here. Oh, and he does. He gets the kill. Midget's going to be aware of that now. Mithril finds Doggy, but now he's got to deal with Mithril. Midget knows he's there. Could this be good enough? It's a good grenade, but not quite well cooked to deal with Mithril. Mithril's almost taking shots from JC. Midget's going to kind of push up even further now. Mithril's gone, and they've completely taken over this left side. They're going to have to decide how they're going to take it. From Midget perspective, Jabo's right there. He finds him. Quick kill.
It wasn't Rolly.
So you can tell they are very worried about Raleigh. They want to kill Raleigh. Midget's going to be slowly moving, and he's at some point going to have to be concerned with gas station. He knows he's going to have to be concerned. This is a good play movement here, using that AC to protect yourself from what potentially could be Raleigh. We're starting to get a hard push in from this side, and they've got to worry about what Ghost is doing right here. It's great to do this. They can hold on just a little bit longer and wait for Doggy to make this rotation. It's gonna be huge. Ghost is gonna really cause them a lot of problems on that AC. You can see Raleigh still in that same position, a very difficult player to deal with. And I believe that's their fire team right there. They're just gonna completely reset their push. and give AMF some time to reset. Go ahead and look here. Don't believe
Yeah, I'm gonna
JC.
pick it up on
I
EC.
believe it's Barry. So that's going to completely force a reset. Holland watching. From a strategic perspective, Legion did pick Marsoc, and I think that was a good pick on their part because this next objective tends to be a little bit more Marsoc heavy. Doggy picking up Ghost. Now this is really important. In that matter of time, they weren't able to kind of cover the backside. Raleigh's going to try to deal with him here in this dark spot. Jabo finds JC. That's going to completely break that push over there, and I think he's going to be running out of revives. Raleigh covering Holland as he pushes up. There's the flash. It's going to give time for Holland to come right up and do exactly what Jabo did to the fire team. There it is. The audio cues were already there, so Doggy knows he's going to peek. And Raleigh's probably going to be able to pick him off, or he goes from behind. And here comes Ghost, and Doggy's just in an unfortunate circumstance of being pinched from 3 different sides. Ghost going in with what looks to be a flash. Flashed again. And that's going to wrap that up. But in the meantime, look at this. 3 in effectively this small area. If they're not careful, Ghost is going to quickly get to that AC and completely shut this push down. Here we go. Ghost getting to the AC. You got to watch for it. Here he Cool, I think, knows he's there, but whether he gets that call-off out is going to be super important. Look at that grenade. Ooh, wow. A huge grenade, just slightly off. That's another one down. Ghost is likely going to find. This is a bad position to be in. So Cool still here. Cool finds Mitchell. Finds Ghost. Can he find the third? Time's dwindling and lives are dwindling. He's able to stay alive. And that's a trade. Unfortunately, I think he needed something more than a trade. They've got 3 down. This is their last chance. They've got to make a play. And I don't think there's going to be much left for them to do here. Capitalizing on that time is going to be important, especially when you're running out of revives.
Where are those shots on the right coming from?
And that is something that AMF really dominates in. Their team coordination, I personally think, is what has put them on top this entire season. Obviously, they're all really great players, but that team coordination has really thrown most teams for a loop. JC being able to find a kill there, but this is kind of an insurmountable hill they've got to climb. It's going to be very difficult to be able to win these. Barry left in a 1v4, which will soon be a 1v5. Surprised Holland hasn't called it out. Guess we're going up. I guess he didn't know he was here. Holland's likely gonna drop off the top. Here he goes. He's gonna do the flank. Ooh, and there it is, Holland with the flank. That's gonna give AMF the first round win. 1-0. Legion's gonna get a chance to see if they have what it takes. This Marsoc push from AMF is going to be a little dangerous, so they've got to come out very strong. Going back to
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
Alright folks, we're back. And here we are. Not only are we back, we are headed right in. Looks to be, so far, a very classical push from AMF. They're going to send Holland off on B, and Holland's going to do some serious damage over there. There we go. Jabo, Ghost, Raleigh. Pushing in quick. This looks like they're going to take this left street. You see this often. They either choose far right or this street here for Volk. There it is, Jabo coming right up. Oops, my bad, folks. Jabo able to, as fire team, move all the way up to these barrels already. And this is, you really don't want this if you're, this is already a critical spot. They can spawn on fire team and move directly into that objective fairly quick. You're going to see hole, Raleigh goes down. One hole in the wall, Jabo trying to find those. But I am definitely interested. I believe this is right here. Look at this, JC and Mithril. You know, if you're Mithril, I don't think you are expecting Jabo finds music cool. That could be a pretty big kill. But more importantly, Holland's moved in, and this is what you don't want. You don't want Holland to get control of this. Gonna kind of be a little careful. Gonna move to the outside. The pool finding Ghost. Or my bad. It's pool finding Raleigh, Barry finding Ghost. But Ghost seems to be in a trade. Here goes Doggy. Oh, he's not looking. And this is important. Ooh, that grenade is. Oh, the flash. You can see Holland wasn't very happy with that. And this is just so important. Holland's doing a lot of work here, even though he's doing effectively what it seems to be nothing. He's completely distracting Doggy from what otherwise is an important area to be watching. So Doggy's focus is pulled apart. They had a guy that's having to spawn in, and Holland is just kind of taking the attention of two players as one Marsoc. That's something you don't want to spend too much time not paying attention. Raleigh getting close. Raleigh goes down. Holland's gonna find JC or Zakul. And this is still the same effective attack that they're going for, and Doggy might be in a bad. Ooh, I think Ghost or Holland might have seen him there. No, and look at that. Holland saves it. He knows he's waiting in there, and Holland now has complete control here. And this just shows really good patience. Midget already knows Holland's here, but this is really good patience on Holland's part. Holland's not gonna have to deal with Midget. Midget's gonna peek out again.
Right as rain.
And there we go. There's the call out. Holland's got it, and they know that with Holland holding this pinch is gonna start to happen. This is the signature play AMF wants to do. They want to find this pinch and hold both sides. Holland is just gonna be a complete nuisance as this group tries to get into that objective. At this point, I imagine we're going to see Holland hunker down and stay alive, picking off these defenders as they try to push in and kill them. And this is the main push we got to look for. Jabo, here we go.
Get down when you spawn on me. Get down.
Holland trades. Call out. Jabo's obviously taking some areas that he knows that he can get his teammates killed, so there's that call out to get down. Holland's going to retry to come in. Although it looks like that might be Raleigh over there. So JC downing Ghost. JC's gonna have to be worried. Jabo's about to swing this. Here we go. He finds him, and now the push is quick. Ghost is gonna respawn on Jabo as he gets across, but is Barry gonna be able to catch this? And I don't think he will. In fact, Jabo likely will be able to kill Barry if this call out doesn't come quick. There it is. Sees him. There's the kill. This is the push. It's gonna be quick now. They've got complete control on this side, and the Legion is gonna have to again kind of do almost what AMF did and draw a line, not letting them across. They're Kind of are, but Ghost finds JC coming back in. Midget finds Ghost. Ooh, you really wanted to hit those shots. You almost can't afford for Jabo to stay here for too long. Holland's moving in. Holland's going to use this wall. Raleigh's coming in with the smokes. Raleigh's on objective. This is the push, guys. It's going to be quick from here. Midget's the only one. That should be the code. Let's see. It might. Looks like they might get a direct defuse. That was really good. We're hearing a lot of audio here. Only one player is left, and that's Mithril. It was definitely a good push. A lot of picks right there from Legion. I think they did a good job. AMF probably is going to try the same thing again, but I think what they're really hoping to get is that garage control. There's the flash. Now Mithril's smart. Look at this. Mithril just jumps down. Not today. However, he might have still been flashed. Flashing also disorients your hearing, so you may not be able to hear where Barry's going. Here's our next push. Jabo coming in back through this middle. This is a really well put together offense. A lot of coordination. Holland gonna try to put some pressure on the other side. Jabo finding that headshot on Zakul, and that's a position you want to almost try to keep a lot. Doggy finding Jabo. That's gonna slow the push down a bit. I'm not sure how many lives AMF has. You know, if you're AMF, you want to pull this out, and they can pull this out even from here. You almost don't want to get pushed to this next objective and have to defend it. It makes it very difficult. Dog, you find Rolly. Ooh, Holland going down by Zakul, and we might be dwindling on lives. Let's see, is Jabo still out? Oh, Jabo's back in, so I think they still have a few lives left. Oh. Big kills. Big kills. And I have to say, this is Legion's ability to kind of fill in when a teammate dies there really helped them secure that Volk win. And we're going to go on to the next round. Very interested to see how it goes from here. Both teams playing very well today. Both Legion and AMF on that Marsoc had pretty good runs and good potential to send it. I think AMF was a little bit more favored there for Marsoc. It's 1-1. This is absolutely staying tight in terms of a full game, especially with timing. Going into this, AMF might have to be a little aggressive on the Volk. I feel, chat, you can kind of tell me what you think, but I really think that on this next objective as Volk, you kind of have to be a little more aggressive and take control of some of these areas. It's a little bit harder to get to a lot of the areas you need to control for this objective, and you really don't want to leave that front space open for them to just kind of march right in. Oftentimes I think we see groups try to take both Garage and AC as Volk. So typically that takes a lot of aggression from a Volk team to do. Go ahead and give your predictions for map 2. Quarantine was picked by AMF, so what do you think Legion will choose? I have to say I don't think I have a prediction here in terms of what Legion will choose. I think if I had to say anything, probably Snow Peak. I think Snow Peak is likely a map Legion will go for their one choice on map. Alright, here we go. We're getting into it, and you can see that they already know 3 went B, so that's kind of important for them to know how many are going to be pushing. Pretty much if you go B, you're going to be able to kind of get to the objective really quick. You're going to have one go B here for Legion. We're going to go ahead and probably see some... Oh, we're not going to see any quick action here. Occasionally you'll see quick action right away. Holland and Myth are going to try to take AC side, and they're going to send 2 to take garage side. And like I said, we're really seeing this Volk play rather aggressive. They want to get that aggression and get over. Ghost finding JC, that's a big kill. They want to hold him out, not let him through, but not able. Holland might be able to sneak up. Holland gets doggy. Ghost down. A lot of kills there from Volk, very dominant. Midget is kind of snuck up. Holland's not going to try to move across, but they are going to hold them out from garage. Jabo's going to kind of be stuck at that box until he can find the kill. Holland's going to find that kill. I have to say, I think might be a little wrong here, although Mithril might take a little bit of an aggressive push here. Looks like he's now thinking maybe it's time to get some of that. Jabo slowly moved up, and this is kind of where you want to be. Jabo wants to get to that garage. Man, that's huge. Mithril finds Doggy. That's a big kill. Zakul finds Jabo. You really just don't want to give him any space to move in the middle if you're AMF, and they are doing a good job at this. Mithril's in a good spot. Just a little cooked, just a little too much. JC's looking this way. Mithril might be able to swing on JC in a moment. But there's the peak. He definitely saw him, I think. We're gonna see a large push now on the other side. Very strategic. They're gonna have to deal with Ghost on the other side. Midget trying to take him out. Ghost playing that hill again, and that is just a good place to play. Anytime you can use that cover, it's very effective. Holland goes down. Raleigh's in the hole. Caval's sneaking up on him. Ghost still in that position, and you gotta think from this perspective. Ghost is very hard to hit. All right, there's a smoke. That could be a frag. Nope, it's just a flash. Jabo goes down. Myth finds Zakul. Myth finally pushed that AC, and this could be a big for Myth. If he can look across, which I think he will. A little bit of a spray there. JC might have surprised him with his peek. Right away. Mithril finds a midget. And this has been a great hold by AMF so far. Mithril goes down.
I don't know where they got me down from. I'm down on AC.
Mithril probably respawn. Doggy finds Holland, and this is the move. Ghost is just not going to let you get away with it.
He's at the Hesco's right side.
You're going to have to deal with Ghost, or at least block his sight if you want to make that cross. Great grenade, slightly out of position. Ghost goes down, but Raleigh... Oh, my bad, Raleigh's below. I think they realize that their time to shine is now. If they want to make this push, they've got to go quick. Got Myth coming in, he's off. One just spawned B. Jabo creeping up the right side. Objective. Midget effectively clears that. You're going to see this call out probably quick from Raleigh. And just like that, that push is slowed. Ghost back in his position. Jabo holding the position. Jabo's down now. We've got to be dwindling lives soon here, I think. And there's a line that's been drawn in the sand, and Zakul has yet to be able to cross it. I should say Legion. Zakul now kind of crossing this line. I think this is the closest they've been, but look at Raleigh. He's not going to let you push up on this. Mithril goes down.
One left, one's in the hole.
They know Raleigh's there. They're going to have a plan to deal with him. They think he's got kind of what looks to be maybe a better peek than what Zakul's gonna have here. Holland's on objective, backing Raleigh up. And we're just not seeing the push here, and I think that Legion almost is gonna just have to make the push at some point, take advantage of some of these kills. They've kind of got this left side under control.
Yeah,
If they don't make that push, they're going to run out of lives, and I think that's what AMF is really going to be hoping for. It's a big trade on objective. We're going to see Midget move. Midget's going to go for the cap now. Raleigh's going to be there. Raleigh's probably going to throw a grenade. If I was... Oh, he's swinging. Oh, no. Huge kill. It hasn't been sent yet. This is all the right stuff. We've only got one AMF guy in. This is big. Mithril's looking for Zakul. Ooh. Now they gotta hold him out, and this is where it can get difficult. I've seen AMF be able to come back from this many times. Nobody's on objective. They just need to find these picks. Let's start with Jabo. Here we go. They've got to hold him out. Barry holding right here. Oh, Barry's down right away. Or not Barry. Jabo's down right away. Holland's gonna have that call out. Holland's gonna know where to swing. Here we go. It's gonna be a swing. Barry wins it. They're holding objective. There's some shots, but Barry is just here. You gotta push him out of the way. They did push him out of the way. He had to revive. He definitely was hurt. They're going for the kill here. JC on top. They get JC. This is good news for them. However, they got to deal with 3 people on OBJ. That is a Legion win for Quarantine, and man, was that in just the nick of time. I think they were really getting close to... their lives, and I have to say that's a very hard objective, I think, for any team to be able to defend. I personally, I think AMF did a great job there. It really just takes a few kills for that Marsoc to get enough momentum to really push through. All right, guys, this is important. We've got a few people in the chat that have given me some predictions, or at least one person has talked to me so far. Let's see if I can get the chat to load. Sometimes it loads for me, other times it doesn't like me. I know Turbine was one prediction. I cannot see who sent that. Let's see if we can go back here. I'm actually slightly concerned that... Okay, I can't see any of the chat. That's unfortunate. And... should still be good on stream. Give it a second, play some ads, make sure everything's still running properly.
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
All right. Let's see. We are still waiting for map vote. Nothing has been chosen yet. So we had at least one prediction that I could see, which was that it's possibly Turbine. Turbine's a very interesting choice. I think that you could be right with Legion if they choose Turbine. Let's see if anybody else said anything. Tim says Downfall. I don't know if Downfall would be the pick here, especially with how dominant AMF is. I fully expect AMF to pick Downfall with their second map choice. So let's see. Still kind of waiting. Turbine. Downfall. Not really sure. I'm still betting on Snow Peak myself, but they are definitely taking their time. It's almost like waiting for playoff matchups for college football to be announced. You're just waiting. Oh, wow. I think the winner of the pick goes to Tim. Tim, they absolutely did pick Downfall. And, or actually, wait, I feel I might be wrong. I actually think I'm wrong. I think they gave the choice to AMF to also choose second map so that they could choose side, and that could have been a big decision. And that might pay off. Maybe they probably know something I don't. They might have done their homework. They're choosing Marsoc. It looks like we have, ooh, what objective do we have? Let me look. For Downfall, we have our new objective, and they're going for Marsoc. So, you know, you kind of almost have to be thinking ahead, I think, as a when you're trying to decide what you're going to choose for your side. You're thinking ahead to assuming that you're going to lose one round and win one round. I think they're assuming they might win, well, probably the Marsoc here, and lose the Volk and go on to the next, go to that old OBJ, potentially try to go for Marsoc there, which that could be the entire plan. I don't know, do you guys think with this newer OBJ on Downfall, it's more Marsoc heavy? I have to find that I see more Marsoc wins come from this newer objective on Downfall than other objectives. Alright. I don't think I got the kills for that last round, or that last map. That's on me, guys. Probably should have looked at some point. You kind of get into the momentum and completely forget. Alright, we can go ahead and start theorizing map 3. I'll definitely be interested to hear what you guys think. I really am thinking Downfall is going to be an AMF heavy map. I really do think that here on Downfall, AMF is going to be rather dominant. Okay, here we go, folks. We're going to be jumping right in. As always, we're going to look at what this push looks like from the Marsoc perspective. They're going to go ahead and spawn that one directly B, and this is kind of a very common strategy. Spawn that guy B, push him to the rock, and just cut off these defenders trying to push into optimal positions. When executed right, you can really cut an offense off here. Here we go, and I'm almost interested to see how far these guys can make it before that B guy starts to cause some pressure. Raleigh moving up quick. Here we go. Raleigh's real quick on this. He's already made it to the wall, and I think Midget's gonna. Ooh, Holland down right away. They got to deal with Raleigh. Jabo's up on this as well. They've got 2. This is rather a push-up. Is that a grenade? Is that a grenade? Oh my gosh. That was a well-thrown grenade. Jabo's down. Raleigh by on that wall, and you know this offense is not out of it by any means. However, these 3 players that have spawned in, they're gonna have to do some work to get back in. A lot of times there's that spawn trap, and that is the work I'm talking about. That is a huge kill from Holland. That's gonna prevent the spawn trap altogether. Midget's gonna have a little bit of a spawn trap here that he can go with. But right there, if you don't get the kill right away, these guys are gonna be able to move. Ghost finds Barry. And this push has been completely slowed. Midget finds Jabo. Holland is gonna kind of just sit there. Doggy. I think if you're Holland, you want to get out of this very slowly. You know Midget's looking at it. You know Jabo sent that information over to him. Ooh, okay, Holland's down. And Raleigh's doing a great job. I think as Raleigh, you really stay quiet here. Don't let him know you're here. Wait for that first push. A lot of your players are off objective. Ooh, Raleigh throws the smoke. It's an interesting play. The huge kill on Doggy by Jabo. Raleigh's in a smoke. He may not hear Midget make this push. Okay, he definitely hears him now. Midget finds the kill. It's a huge kill. Midget was hurt. He had to revive, and Midget's probably going to die here. Midget dies. Mithril's gonna make a push. This looks to be the push. Mithril's gonna be able to make it a lot. Ghost, a huge kill from Ghost. This is gonna completely slow down the momentum. Zakul's only job at this point is to try to prevent these guys from getting optimal position, especially if you're on Martok. If you're on Volk, you want to get Zakul out of here quick. You need to make these rotations. You need to retake this uplink. Zakul's down. These guys are spawning in, and I don't think that they're going to be able to cut this off. And this is what you want. You want Mithril to be able to push up. They get some superior positioning. I think Legion almost needs to take a breath here. They held them out for a good portion, preventing them from holding, I think, what the positions they optimally wanted. But you've got to refine these picks. Ooh, Holland almost finding Midget. Holland goes down. Mithril's down. This leaves all defensive players on the left side of objective. Let's take a look at this other side. What do we got Zakul doing over here? Zakul's down by Jabo. It's a pretty big peak. Ghost goes down, and Doggy, we might see Jabo pull up here. He does. Jabo's also just in a kind of a good spot. He's hiding himself from that other position, and he's going to be able to catch a lot of these guys as they come down, I think. Although this smoke, yeah, I don't think this smoke ball is good enough. Jabo's definitely going to catch a few coming down. Actually, he doesn't need to. Holland finds one, Ghost finds another. And that's really good. Jabo can preserve his position. Holland finds the other, and that's the complete push there. That's a complete stop altogether. And now we're really going to see these guys get where they want to get. Jabo's now in that center bungalow. And that's really the place you don't want players to get. So important to spawn somebody on B at the beginning. You don't want somebody to get in there. It just makes it incredibly difficult. All right, let's see what these guys can do. Now I think AMF absolutely has this on lock. These are the positions you typically don't want to let them get into. Mithril on the wall, Raleigh on objective, Holland in objective building. I think this is kind of them in their element. And I think we're going to see maybe Mithril do some damage here. Although he might be worried about north. That's a good spot to worry about. That's a good smoke. Cuts off Jabo's vision and lets him at least cross over. Jabo goes down by Zakul. This is a tight hold. Who do you think? Put it in the chat, guys. Who do you think has this round on lock? And predictions for the next round. Who do you think will win round 2 of Downfall? Oh, finding a big kill there. It's really hard to move kind of in that open area. These are all really good shots we're seeing here. Mithril goes down on a trade. Barry's still alive, but you've got to wonder how many more revives these guys have, and it can't be a lot. Jabo moving up, trying to get to that building. Looks like he's going to find the pool here. It's a huge kill. Here we go. Now Jabo's back in that position. It's just this is a difficult position if you're Marsoc to deal with. Jabo finds a trade. We might be dwindling down now. 5 minutes. Five and a half minutes left on the clock, but I think we're going to see this end a little bit early. It's a good push from the Legion guys. I have to say, there for a moment it could have swung either way, I think. Barry's still alive. Take a look at the rest of the group. JC back on that hill. Doggy looking to maybe take the other side. Barry finds Holland. And okay, that's the full they've all been able to respawn. This might be their last chance at a push. Midget takes some damage. Mithril finds Barry. And Ghost finds Midget, and that is just a really good pinch there. That double angle there. Ghost is just in an absolutely amazing spot. Look at that. Look at Jabo's grenade, guys. That's really going to hurt him. It's not, you're pretty much, I think, out of respawns. He's well out of the way for a revive.
Yeah. Wants to hold
JC downs Hull. Jabo's down. But again, this Ghost finding Doggy, that's another big kill. I think we're down to 1 now.
Zach, I'm gonna try and get you. Is it possible?
Looks like he might try to go around.
Do they have some bungalow?
Might be able to get this, but Jabo's coming up quick. All right, folks, we're gonna pretty quickly head into the next round. Who do you think is going to win this next round? AMF is a pretty dominant team, I think, especially with these two OBJs on both Volk and Marsoc. Here we go. There it is, guys. That's it. That is the round. Back to the scoreboard. AMF pulling out that win. Much needed win. And I think if Legion was, I don't know, I guess I could be really wrong on this. Maybe this is a more Volk side objective. Especially if Volk can get into place, but I definitely feel like Marsoc has a little bit larger of a chance to make this objective really hard to defend. All right, so let's see. We're probably going to see the same kind of strategy, I think, from AMF. We're going to probably see them spawn one to those B hills, try to cut off as many members as you can getting to that OBJ. I imagine we're going to see that main push from their fire team Jabo go right to that north red truck hotel. Probably move straight down from there. I'm interested to see, are they going to try to put somebody north? A lot of times you can really cause a lot of problems running a guy north hotel and running a guy on the hills. That can really cause a lot of problems. I think AMF did a great job at utilizing that center hotel in an effective way to cut off those pushes from that upper red truck building down to objective. It's oftentimes we see those bungalows played to cut off, especially that north bungalow. We see it played a lot. But when you don't have that north bungalow, what are you going to do? How are you going to be able to prevent a push? And I think Ghost was doing a really good job at stopping that most of the time. All right, here we go. Looks like they are spawning 1B. Jabo. Looks like he's going to head the charge. Here we go. Look at that. Raleigh. Raleigh heading what looks to be maybe far right. Has Raleigh got a sniper rifle? He's got some long-range scopes. This might be it. He might go that north hotel. I think that double pinch is super effective. Jabo, Holland, and Mithril, 3 of their top hitters, going to run straight down the middle and try to fight this out. Raleigh's going to, maybe Raleigh's going up the hill. It's already the first kill. It's a trade. That's, in my opinion, that trade is favored to AMF. Midget going down, that is an even bigger kill there. This is going to go quick. This is going to be really quick. It's another trade, but, you know, okay, Jabo goes down. So it was favorable until Jabo's down. However, let's not count these guys out. There's 3 guys down. Raleigh, pretty much 4 guys now. All Raleigh needs to do is just hold Zakul out. And if they leverage Ghost, these guys are going to have a hard time coming in. Zakul found Mithril. see Raleigh wanting to deal with this. Raleigh wants to deal with, but I think Raleigh's more interested in staying alive. Catch him out in the open is always the idea to have. Raleigh finds Doggy, Ghost finds Midget, and this is what I mean, holding these guys out. Give your team time. Jabo's moving up quick. And Jabo's going to march, and if he can march just straight down, this is going to be a quick win for AMF. JC is the only chance they have at stopping Jabo. Jabo finds the cool. Jabo knows where he's at, and that's a big kill. Here we go. Here we go, folks. This is going to be right onto OBJ. Fire team leader. Oh, Midget finds it. Lucky. Very lucky Midget was able to look on that. But Mithril still going to be able to look down here. Oh, Mithril goes down, but Holland's moving. And it doesn't just take your fire team. You just got to be able to get down. And there's the code, guys. And now everything scrambles. And now with that code sent, you got to deal with Raleigh. If you can't deal with Raleigh, it's almost over. Raleigh is putting in the work, folks. And this is just your classic pinch, Raleigh and Ghost. I have to say, if these two guys stay alive, there is absolutely nothing Legion's going to be able to do to counter this push. Being able to just hold this down is so important. There it goes again. Raleigh's down, but I don't think it's in enough time, unfortunately. They needed that kill quite a bit sooner. Mithril goes down. Midget's the closest, but that looks to be it, folks.
I'm resible here, Jabo, if you want to get me.
Barry trying to get to OBJ, but I don't think he's going to have any time.
Good job, guys.
And that's the round. That gives him a 2-0 win for Downfall. That's a big win. That gives AMF map 2, and AMF gets to choose map 3, and that's a very interesting play. So it's all going to come down to this map 3. Downfall is a very difficult map to play against these guys. For both objectives, AMF really has it on lockdown. Hold on, we can look at these kills really quickly for you guys. 8, 9, 2 and 8, 6, 11, 7 and 9, and 6 and 6 for the Legion. 10 and 8, 13, 3, 4, 3, 10, 9, and 4, 8 for AMF. Alright, here we go, folks. In terms of total rounds, AMF has 3 round wins. Legion with 2. Maps, we are tied 1-1. And I think it's really going to come down to what this group chooses for their map. Let's get those predictions below. What do you think the map is going to be? Let's... I think that AMF really can choose anything. Ooh, I have to say, this is the Assault group's favorite map. This is Turbine. I'd say this is a very common favorite in terms of maps to be picked, and in terms of the objective, they got the downstairs objective, and I think that if I had to make any bets, AMF is very dominant on this downstairs objective. We're going to definitely see what Legion can do here. It is close quarters, so we're going to see what side they choose. So Legion goes with the Marsoc. They want that push, and I think unless it is possible that Legion was past. You know, I can't say anything here in terms of who chose the map, because it's possible that it was AMF said, hey, you guys pick the map, we want to pick the side. And there's strategy to it. Sometimes most maps have objectives that have clear sides, and you really want to choose those properly. Okay, it looks like they're ready to go. They want to get right into it. We're gonna try to see if we can. This downstairs one is a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna try to set up some camera angles before we get going. so that we can kind of see this action unfold. It gets pretty wild quick. Oh, we want to check this push here right away from Marsoc.
-1,
Two picks. Jabo coming in. He's gonna find. Oh, he just misses Barry. Ooh, another kill. That's 3 down right away. Ghost is only down. They're gonna get that. They're gonna get that revive. Holland watching from here. Try to keep track of these
-1.
Raleigh down. That's 2 down. Mithril's coming back to objective now. Ghost down. Holland's still on that side. You're going to have to deal with him. He's not going to make it easy for you. You can't forget about them being in that stairway. Holland finds one. Midget's on objective though. Well, top side I should say. JC finds Jabo and... Ooh, and this is where things get tricky. Let's see if we can kind of see Raleigh down below. Ghost up top. Holland's gonna be worried about them pushing that objective now. Ghost goes down.
Sniping. He's on red tunnel now. Red tunnel upstairs.
They've got to send the objective. They've been doing good holding out, but the longer you wait here, the worse it gets. And they were able to kind of get back to objective, and that's a big thing. Getting back on objective, you give them time. They had a lot of kills to begin with, but you really couldn't afford to give them time to keep spawning in to get moving.
Major man still up.
You want to send that code while you're up. Oh wow. Fortunately, I promise guys, I'm not walling. Jabo goes down.
I love Jabo.
Look at that. Raleigh's very quick on telling his teammates when he's guy. And that is so important. If you have a person that is constantly pretty much shot calling, letting you know, hey, this guy's down, the rest of your group can really focus on those angles that they were particularly watching. Smoke did a weird disappear thing. Not really sure why. Raleigh kind of confirmed that it disappeared, so unfortunately some of these bugs are just rough. Holland finds Midget. It was a cool, not able to get that kill, and I think that's a big kill there that you needed. Now Jabo knows you're there. He's going to throw that grenade in, and it's right on top of you. Fire team leader, red room. Oops. That's going to be Flash. They've got people watching this. Be really spawning on Barry. Barry's getting pushed by Jabo, and Barry's wiping him. Oh my gosh. Or I should say Jabo wiped them. Apologize for that. Jabo just comes in and cleans the whole push. Let's see if we can Raleigh here. This push has been drastically slow. Raleigh taking some just pre-fire. Nobody's really there. This is going to give AMF time to kind of really sink back in. You can see Holland's really just watching that bottom side, holding it. That also gives him time, as if they happen to see that code and put that pressure on that side, he'll be able to move quick. Raleigh finds it. He's only down. They don't doggy. Let's see if we can get over here. Midget Man just goes down right away, and look at this. 4 of AMF members are closer to this side. Now all this ground, not only does Legion's gonna have to come in and take this ground, and it's not gonna be easy. Ooh. There's Jabo. Take a look. Holland holding a pretty common angle. Finding Doggy. See what Ghost can do here. Very much quiet. Not much happening. They're slowly pushing in. Let's kind of look from so we can get an idea from this perspective. Raleigh playing the stairs, which is a good spot to play. Holland's down. We might see a push really quick onto objective here. Ghost is the main person to watch it. Ghost is down, and this is where things could break down again. Which you don't want. You don't want this to break down. Raleigh's spraying. Barry just needs to kill him if he can. There he goes down. And Raleigh is a dominant here. It's Sint. It is Sint. They just gotta hold. Raleigh's close. Raleigh goes down. Now, this is a retake. At this point, you gotta retake. It's what's really important here is those smokes are still up, and that can really mess with you. Ghost right there. Ghost down. Grenade's gonna kill him. It's just a flash. Holland's coming below, and this is big. You gotta make sure he doesn't do that. All of them are down. It's just Midget, and Holland's gonna be able to walk right onto objective. Ooh, oh no, this might be enough time. And is it gonna be enough time? It's really close. Ooh, it's very close. Mithril's not in a spot to defuse. Ghost has got to come in quick. They got to deal with Midget. You can't get this defuse without killing Midget. Legion finds the win at the end, and guys, I think they might have been down to their last lives as they got that. That's a great final push from Legion, and we're really starting to see that pattern now. That's twice on those Marsoc rounds. It gets really close to the end, and Legion kind of does that last push, and that last push really means everything for them. And that's a big one coming into this, because that's gonna, if they can't win this Volk round, that means it's gonna really push them into that top objective. And maybe Legion's prepared to play that top objective. I'm not entirely sure. Legion has to hold a really tight Volk here, and it's gonna be hard. This objective, in my opinion, is very hard to hold. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this objective is a difficult one? We've got a lot of people tuning in. A lot of people we see a lot. Ducks, Tim, Top G, Sweet Jake, Car. We got. Not actually sure who that is though. Name doesn't line up with an in-game name. Number of people. Everybody's tuning in to see what happens in this Volk Division playoff here. You take a look at those round stats. We can see that in terms of stats, it's really divided across both groups here. Nobody really dominated the other. I think that for the most of that, there was 2 times Legion really started to push back on AMF, but for the rest of it, AMF was doing a good job holding. And you always like to see it come down to the last little bit. You always want to see it. All right. So you can tell that there's a lot on the line here. There's a lot of discussion. They're going to push this to the last seconds. Everything is critical here. If you're AMF, you cannot lose this. If you're Legion, I think you really want to hold him out on this Volk. I don't think you want to push it to that 3rd round. Alright guys, here we go. It's getting tight. As always, let's see what this push looks like. And I mean, coordination is the key. AMF has it, and it's gonna be hard.
Last season, bro, we ain't come all this way to lose again.
That's a good point, Ghost. That's a really good point, Ghost. You've had a great season so far. You want to push through. Here we go. All for the money.
Ah.
Let's see if I can get a better perspective. Watching these gunfights. Holland finding a big kill on Barry. Jabo moving in quick. Jabo's already on objective. And if they don't get some kills on AMF, this is going to be a really quick AMF take. Folks, let's get these lasers on. Holland's down, but Jabo's on it. Jabo's going to go for the kill. All Legion dead. And this is what I'm talking about when I say coordination. This well-coordinated group moving in. Now, not only are they going to be able to come in, they're going to set up, and we are going to be paying attention to how Legion could potentially even take this back. But I think AMF's going to do a good job. They're going to just make it to where they got to push all the way in and make it pretty much impossible to get in. Raleigh's going to wait probably for the last second to swing this, or just let him walk right past. Holland gets the kill. And this is not looking good at all for Legion. This is a very quick take from AMF. Barry trades with Holland. The cool coming up. Raleigh probably able to find these. There we go. Ooh. Ghost finding another kill. That might have been up the stairs. You gotta kill Myth. Kills him here. That's a huge kill. That was probably their only chance. I think this is going to be an AMF win, folks. And there it is. That's a very quick take for AMF. Look at this. This has been a really great game. Holland really pushing forward there. Those kills early on, so important. It's 1-1. And we're going to go to the top objective. And Legion is going to be attacking. I have to say, I still may be too inexperienced to know if this is more Volk or Marsoc heavy. I truthfully don't know. I think I've just seen it go either way so often. It might just be a good blend of both, that it just depends on the outright skill of the team. Whatever happens here, both teams have really shown they have what it takes to play at the top. It's coming down to the last round. All right. What are the predictions here? We're down to the last little bit. AMF has been just riding the season with, so far, not a single loss in a match. Can Legion come out, break this cycle, or is AMF going to stay undefeated and move on to the championships? Looks like we might be close to starting. This is the last push. You know, if you're either one of these teams, a lot's on the line. They've got a large prize pool. There's at least, so I think the GoFundMe maybe stopped showing how much was in it after 1,000, but there's at least 1,000 in this prize pool. I think it's possible that some of the, I don't actually remember what the admins are gonna do. I'm not sure if the entire prize pool goes to the first place prize runner or if they give some to the second place, but either way, not entirely sure. But either way, $1,000 is a considerable amount of money. Here we go, folks. We're gonna jump right into the very last round. This is important. This is for all the money. This is arguably the most important game of the playoffs. Here we go. There's the initial smoke to try to cut off that lane. I don't think any of them are going to go for it anyways, so I don't know that smoke was needed. But here we go. Here's the push. Doggy finds Mithril, and these are just You gotta admit, these are some really crazy good shots. That's a headshot there from Doggy. A lot of action on the main drag. Holland finds a big kill. Holland finds 2 big kills. Jabbo and Raleigh are gonna move up that. Use those smokes as cover. Midget, let's see what Midget can do. Can he get it? Can he get in here and deal with Holland? Holland's gonna throw that grenade, and Midget's gonna go down. Midget instantly went ahead and confirmed himself. Holland's gonna... Ooh, and that was a great bait, honestly. By doing that, Holland was worried he needed to confirm, and so he went down and they got that kill. Raleigh might come into green. Yep, he's gonna go ahead and kill it.
Uplink, close boxes. Right in front of us. Boxes right in front of us here.
We go, the smoke's there again. They really want to cut that off. Ghost finds a big kill. Ghost goes down, another headshot. I mean, these are really great shots. Go grenade. Oh my gosh! It just missed him. That was so incredibly close. Jabbo's down. And this push is good, but I don't think it can be successful if you can't deal with the green room. I don't think it makes a successful push. As you can see, Myth just finding that one spot that he can see and holds it. You really need to take over that green room. And this is going to slow the push down again. Not really going anywhere. Smoke coming out. Other smoke coming out.
Holland will be front green, guys.
Need to smoke the green.
You can tell these guys did their homework. They're calling Holland out. They're like, we know he's gonna be here. JC finds Jabbo. And these smokes are a good idea. I just don't know that you can do it by yourself. Jabbo's gonna be able to get that instant respawn. Midget goes down. Zakul finds Ghost. Raleigh on objective again. Bull gets to the star now. Holland finding Doggy. Mithril. Ooh, I'm surprised Mithril didn't find him. Jabbo finds Zakul, and Raleigh still hasn't even had to reveal himself yet. And this is so important about Raleigh. He's able to dig in, and if you don't have to tell them you're there, they'll kind of get to that point where they're already on objective. They'll be thinking, oh, we just killed everybody that's exposed, and forget to check that. Again, I think green room is just so important. Legion is often to just leave it alone, and this might really hurt them. Flash on Barry. Jabbo pushing up to these boxes. Midget's gonna go down again. This is just kind of just bridge there, and AMF, this is what AMF wants. AMF wants them to keep playing this bridge. They want you to hold this. They can get multiple angles on you, and this is going to continue to do a great job in green. I think Myth is able to still probably see through. He definitely will be able to still see through. Okay, they're going to rotate to the objective now. They killed Raleigh. This has pulled everybody out of green. I'm surprised it's pulled them out of green, I have to say. That grenade didn't kill Midget. Oh, it didn't. They killed Jabbo. They still have to send. And, yeah. Midget's kind of going in for a send. Zakul is in the smoke. And there it is. This is a good grenade. It doesn't pick him up, unfortunately. It's a huge kill from Mithril. You want that kill. And Midget's gonna kind of go down here. Oh my gosh, Midget. Midget is putting in some serious work. They've got to get rid of Midget. Midget makes this incredibly difficult. Holland coming to a great spot. Holland's gonna find Midget. He doesn't find him. Oh my gosh, this is so tight. Holland wants Midget. Is there gonna be enough time? Doggy's on objective. JC finds Raleigh and Mithril. The cool finds Jabo. Folks, that is it. Legion finds the win against the undefeated AMF. This has been an absolutely insane game. Incredibly tight. Both teams pushing till the very last second. What a great win from Legion. And AMF, I mean, AMF just barely lost that. Congratulations to everybody that won. We still got more games. Maybe go bug some people in the Discord. See if you can get that game that's happening later today casted. That is Flashbangers versus OVL Alpha. That's a pretty big game. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. And I will catch you guys on the next one.